Hare Krishna, dear friends. In today's session, we will speak about various prayers of various devotees from Srila Prabhupada's teachings, from Srila Prabhupada's books. And these are actually prayers that are done by devotees whose name is not mentioned. So they all start with "My dear Lord." And usually Srila Prabhupada mentions who is offering a prayer, but these are prayers where he didn't mention the name. He would say, a devotee said, or sometimes devotee prays, something like that. And before I start with reading some of these quotes that I have collected from the database, I want to give a few introductory words. If you have a database, you can do this kind of search: Mighty Lord, My Lord, Devotee Prays, or Devotee Says. So Srila Prabhupada is explaining there how a devotee should pray, how a devotee should think. Actually I will add another search that I can do is devotee thinks. Okay, thinks. That's good. So you can have a personal dialogue with Krishna. You can address Krishna with the sentence that starts with "My dear Lord," and then you can say, "My dear Lord, please." So it can be a prayer. Please help me with this. Please help me with that. Please reveal this to me. Please reveal that to me. So it's one of the 9 processes of devotional service. It's called Vandanam, or offering prayers. Then you can also ask the Lord to give you intelligence. How can you do something? Mighty Lord, how can I do this? How can I do that? That's also a very nice address of the Lord. And then the third type of sentence that starts with "Mighty Lord" is "Mighty Lord, thank you." So you can thank the Lord for so many things. I mean, you can choose. You can do something which is your daily sacrifice for Krishna, maybe some kind of a special sacrifice or secret or private sacrifice. You can do something that is out of your comfort zone and offer it to the Lord with these words: "Mighty Lord, I am doing this for you. Please accept it as an offering of love." So let us look at some of the prayers from Srila Prabhupada's books that unknown devotees are offering. "My dear Lord, it does not matter where I am born, but let me be born in the house of a devotee. My dear Lord, I don't want any position of sense gratification within this material world. I simply want to engage in your service perpetually." So now the first one is, you see, devotee is not even asking for liberation from the material world. Even he is ready to get born again, but he wants to be born in the association of devotees. That is his desire. And sometimes even devotee says, "I want to be born, better to be born as an ant in a house of a devotee than as a prince in a house of a materialistic king." So many devotees are making it clear to Krishna that they don't want sense gratification, and Lord Chaitanya said that sense gratification means nadanam, najanam, nasundarim, wealth, followers, and beautiful women. So we will come across a similar prayer a little bit later on. So let us go to the next one. My Lord, I do not want, oh yes, that's the one. I do not want any amount of material wealth. I do not want any number of materialistic followers, nor do I want any attractive wife to enjoy. The only thing I want is that I may engage life after life in your service. So here again we see that devotee is not asking from liberation of material bodies or the material world. Then in the next one, my dear Lord, be pleased with me so that I may see your transcendental form and potency. So this is also expressing understanding that we can see the Lord only if He reveals Himself to us. People say, can you show me God? They challenge. And Srila Prabhupada challenged back, but do you have eyes to see God? The qualification to see God is to have your eyes smeared with the ointment of love. So if you don't have love for the Lord, why would you expect that Lord reveals Himself to you? So by his service, devotee pleases the Lord, and then if he is pleased by his own sweet will, He will reveal His form and we can see Him. When the Lord is unhappy because of the condition of the fallen souls, the devotee consoles him saying, Mighty Lord, do not be in anxiety. This is service. Everyone should adopt the cause of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to try to relieve him from the anxiety he feels. This is actually service to the Lord. One who tries to relieve Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's anxiety for the fallen souls is certainly a most dear and confidential devotee of the Lord. So, although Lord Krishna and Lord Krishna as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu are always in transcendental bliss, still they feel anxiety and they feel pain for the conditioned souls who are suffering in the material world. So the devotee tries to relieve him by telling him that I will try to inspire all these conditioned souls who are foolishly suffering to come back to you and to join you in your transcendental pastimes. So don't worry, my Lord. I will help you in your mission. Please make me an instrument in your hands. Then another beautiful prayer, and you can see also how Krishna reacts to such a prayer and to such an attitude. So the devotee says, My dear Lord Krishna, from this day I am yours. We sometimes sing the song, Krishna, I am yours, when we have our kirtans. And how Krishna reacts to such an attitude? Krishna says, It is my duty and vow to give all protection to one who surrenders unto me without reservation. So this is Krishna's promise. If somebody surrenders fully without any reservation, Krishna considers this to be his duty. And even, wow, this is even more powerful than the sense of duty. A vow is a huge commitment. It's a promise to give all protection to such a surrendered soul. Then sometimes devotee meditates on serving the Lord personally, serving his needs, his body, cooking for him. And in this particular prayer we can hear the following. Mighty Lord, when shall that day come? When shall that day come when you will ask me to fan your body, and according to your pleasure you will say, you just fan me in this way? So this is very personal, and the devotee is ready to hear how the Lord wants to be served in a particular moment and with a particular service. In this case, it's fanning the body of the Lord, so making the air around the Lord cooler, or chasing away some maybe bumblebees or different other interested insects. Sometimes our Srila Prabhupada would get massage from his servants, and then sometimes he would tell them how to massage him, what kind of massage would bring more relief. So sometimes the master is giving very precise instruction on how he wants to be served, and this is described in this prayer. Then devotee is longing for a time when he will be able to be completely absorbed in chanting of his holy names and be in ecstasy, manifest symptoms of ecstasy. Mighty Lord, O Lotus-eyed One, when will that day come when on the bank of the Yamuna I shall become just like a madman and continue to chant your holy name while incessant tears flow from my eyes? Devotee has heard about the symptoms of ecstasy, and he feels that his heart is steel framed. It's like made of iron. I don't cry when I chant. There is no tears. Sometimes I have tears, but these tears are because I am missing sense gratification. So that's horrible. So on the bank of the Yamuna, some of you have visited Vrindavan, and you have been on the bank of Yamuna, and you have taken a bath in the Yamuna. You know what it means. I remember when I took bath in Yamuna, I was quite sick. This was my first time in India, so most of the time I had problems with my stomach and I was sick. And the water was cold, especially when you are sick, then you are even more sensitive to cold. But it was a very beautiful experience. Now, another prayer says, Mighty Lord, as a souled animal has no need to think about his maintenance and sustenance, so, because I have given up my body and soul unto you, I am no longer concerned with my maintenance and sustenance. Here is something to do with financial situation, with resources. Devotee who has surrendered himself to the Lord has faith that somehow or other Lord will maintain him, and it doesn't mean he will just sit and do nothing or just sit and only chant. If needed, he can work, and this is also described in the Bhagavatam that we can accept different occupations if needed, but there is no worry, there is no anxiety about maintenance, about personal maintenance. And some of us experience this, that we don't have anxiety about personal maintenance and about old age, who will take care of you in old age. So, this is the symptom of faith also, that Lord will protect me, Lord will maintain me. Then, how to relish transcendental bliss, how one can experience transcendental bliss is described in the next prayer. Mighty Lord, a person who has surrendered himself unto you, who is in firm conviction that he is yours, and who actually acts in that way by his body, mind and words, can actually relish transcendental bliss. So people want to experience transcendental bliss, but here is the qualification, how to do it. So first, firm conviction that you belong to God. And then act in line with this, in harmony with this, with your body, mind and words. And then one can taste the transcendental bliss. Now a little reflection on Lord's highest devotees, the gopis, how they are dealing with the Lord. Mighty Lord, you are just like a magnet, and all the damsels of Raja are just like iron. In whichever direction you are moving, they are following you, as iron is attracted by magnetic force. So this passage, this prayer, is from a section in the Nectar of Devotion that describes one of the qualities of Krishna. It's 46th quality. There is 64 qualities of Krishna, and this quality is called very attractive to all women. So in this material world, most men want to be attractive to all women. That means they want to imitate Krishna. And this is something that we should understand, that it's a very, very wrong understanding, wrong conception. We are all Prakriti and Krishna is Purusha. We are meant to be enjoyed by Krishna, not that we become an enjoyer of Krishna's energy in the form of women. All women are meant for Krishna's pleasure. In the next prayer, the devotee is reflecting on his past and conditioning that he had. Mighty Lord, I am ashamed to admit before you that I have carried out the orders of my masters named lust, anger, avarice. Avarice means greed, illusion and envy. Sometimes I have carried out their orders in a most abominable way. Yet, in spite of my serving them so faithfully, they are not satisfied, nor are they kind enough to give me relief from their service. They are not even ashamed of taking service from me in that way. Mighty Lord, O head of the Yadu dynasty, now I have come to my senses and I am taking shelter of your lotus feet. Please engage me in your service. So the devotee doesn't want to serve anymore Maya in the form of different masters, different representatives of Maya. Another nice prayer. Mighty Lord, now I am turning my face from any thought of association with young girls. As far as Brahman realization is concerned, I have lost all interest because I am completely absorbed in thinking about you. And being absorbed so blissfully, I have lost all other desires, even the desire for mystic powers. Now my mind is attracted only to worshipping your lotus feet. I shall simply be conscious of you, my dear Lord, Krishna conscious, free from all mental demands. My dear Lord, when shall I be fully absorbed in your thoughts or your service? I shall become peaceful. All mental concoction, I want this, I want that, will be completely eradicated. This is the real peace formula here, described here. How to be peaceful. My dear Lord, you are unconquerable, but by this process, by hearing, you are conquered. So you can conquer the Lord simply by hearing. How is this possible? We have heard during the Damodar Mount that you can conquer the Lord only with love. And here it says that even only by hearing you can conquer the Lord. Why? Because when you hear about the Lord, He is pleased and your consciousness changes and you are ready to engage in devotional service. You are ready to express your love in many practical ways, in many tangible ways or visible ways. Mighty Lord, I simply surrender unto you and depend on you. Now, if you like, you may kill me, or else you may give me protection. Mighty Lord Krishna, for so long I had forgotten you, not knowing that my only business is to surrender to you, but today I surrender. Please protect me. So these were some of the prayers. I hope you liked them and you enjoyed them and you were inspired to offer similar prayers to the Lord. Thank you very much for listening, and Hare Krishna.